Well, this was a decent pace.
Let's get to the
You
chopper
kept us
and we'll
alive.
walk in the air, okay?
That's for more than that.
We need to
But
make
now we
sure
gotta
we have
get to the
enough
birds
ammo.
and fly home.
Move out, squad.
dozen zombies in the building.
Every zombie in Prypiat.
Вали від морозів!
More zombies up ahead.
Звалив одного! Озброєння! Я його пришив! Вали! Звалив! Звалив! Ага! Упав!
We're on the way.
Our orders are to take off if we come under attack, so hurry the hell up!
Roger that. We'll be there soon. Stay alert and follow orders. We're real close to the evacuation point. Let's move.
Those bastards again. Maybe we should go around the building.
There's no time. Check your weapons and fire at will.
Не втечеш!
Don't stop. Keep moving. It's here. Run.
Major T.A.L.K.E.R, if we're taking heavy fire from an unidentified enemy, we cannot hold out for long.
Тримайся, катер! Вали від морозів! Братья, завалили!
To the choppers, go! Go! Go!
fuck?
Там у будівлі біля десятка зомбованих.
Every zombie in Prypiat is going to know what's coming. We've got to move faster. Run!
Тримай, скотина!
Stay alert and follow orders. We're real close to the evacuation point. Let's move! Don't stop. Keep moving.
It's here!
Run!
Major T.A.L.K.E.R, we're taking heavy fire from an unidentified enemy. We cannot hold out for long.
Come on, boys. One last push.
To the choppers, go! Go! Go!
Ось маєш! Так тобі, отримав!
Oh, fuck off!
I hope it was worth it.
As a reward for successfully completing his investigation, T.A.L.K.E.R was offered a promotion to colonel and the position of mission coordinator. He declined the opportunity to work at the HQ and submitted a personal request to be sent to the zone as the USS Permanent Observer. The information about the development of psi devices obtained by S.T.A.L.K.E.R alerted USS commanders. All the information gathered on X-designated laboratories was removed from military archives and filed as top secret. All personnel working in the zone were ordered to prevent the disclosure of information about the laboratories at any cost. Several experimental samples were made on the basis of technical documents for Item 62. Following a set of test trials, it was decided not to go ahead with large-scale deployment of the weapon due to the high cost of ammunition. Nonetheless, it would be reasonable to assume that further development of the Gauss rifle is ongoing. Skadovsk became home to any and all who could reach it. Fierce stalker resistance did not stop the bandits from making regular and ultimately unsuccessful attempts to establish their so-called order on the ship. Despite this ongoing struggle, the Skadovsk carried on its unique brand of life. Following the destruction of the bloodsucker lair, it's unlikely that anything could significantly change the state of affairs on the Skadovsk. The old ship became a temporary center of stability in the ever-changing world that is the Zone.
If you don't answer the phone,
Reinforcements and growing popularity among stalkers allowed Duty's advanced squad to rid Yanov Station of freedom. The ensuing firefight saw Loki and what was left of his squad eliminated for good. The scientific expedition, organized by Professors Herman and Ozerski, was a success. The data they collected facilitated the development of groundbreaking medicine and technology, which prompted the Ministry of Education to allocate additional funding for researching the Zone. Gary's stories about the Army's struggle against the dangers of Prypiat encouraged stalkers to explore the ghost town. Despite the constant monolith attacks, stalkers managed to secure the former army camp, which they used as a base to launch raids deep into the city, making slow but steady progress. The legend of the Oasis stopped being a legend. The identity of those who managed to find a way to the secret anomaly became an increasingly regular topic of conversation among stalkers. Despite this, the number of adventurers trying to find it remained high, something the bandits were quick to take advantage of, with constant offers to lead stalkers to the Oasis, which usually ended in muggings at a safe distance from stalker camps. Organized mercenary squads continue to be active in the Zone. Their interest in the secret laboratories is becoming increasingly difficult for USS operatives to ignore. Attempts to establish the identity of the client who hired the mercenaries proved unsuccessful. The area around Yanov Station continues to attract growing numbers of stalkers. The lack of dangerous mutants and abundance of anomalous areas have led to the area being referred to as a treasure trove, with increasing regularity. The rumors of Zulu's fate reached the leader of Duty, General Voronin. Counter to most expectations, Voronin decided to posthumously award Zulu with the Silver Shield, Duty's highest decoration. Vano headed off to the Freedom-controlled military warehouses, where his cheerful personality and optimism quickly earned him the popularity they merited. Ultimately, he took charge of a small group of researchers involved in investigating anomalous areas. A new group appeared in the Zone. They are well trained, but their objectives are not known. Rumors say they used to be monolith fighters. Their leader is known as Strider. Senior Lieutenant Sokolov continued to take part in flying missions over the Zone. During one such recon flight over Limansk, his aircraft was shot down by mercenaries. 2 weeks later, he was picked up by a patrol near the cordon. Within a month of his rescue, Sokolov had left the Air Force, joining a civil airline instead. A group of stalkers was forced to seek shelter on Noah's old barge during a particularly powerful emission. When the barge was attacked by a horde of snorks afterwards, stalkers were forced to concede that the barge was as good a defense against mutants as anything they'd seen. Even more astonishing was a litter of pseudo-dog puppies that Noah himself led into battle against the snorks. Having overcome his alcoholism, Carden left the Skadovsk. Stalkers said he went to look for his missing friends. Several days later, he returned, suffering from wounds and radiation poisoning. As soon as his wounds healed, he left the zone for the second and final time. S.T.A.L.K.E.R passed on the information he obtained on his trip to the Chernobyl NPP to the USS commanders. This prompted the government to create a scientific institute for research of the Chernobyl anomalous area. S.T.A.L.K.E.R took up the position of chief scientific consultant to the institute. When Colonel Kowalski, commander of the Stingray Group, returned from the zone, he was forced to explain the reasons for the failure of Operation Fairway. Following a dragged-out investigation and the brass's failed attempt to make him the fall guy, the colonel was finally given an honorable discharge.